Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Hoskins, the Gentle Giant of Chiropractic, and today I am going to ask you a question. How great would it be if vertebral subluxations weren't part of how your nervous system functioned? What if your body had no interference in the expression of life? What if your body had no interference in how it interacted with the environment around you? How would that affect the experience of your life and the daily things that you do in your life and the people in your life? Now, take that same thought and expand it out to your family. What if the bodies of your families did not have this thing called vertebral subluxation interfering with the function of their brain and their nervous system and expressing the life that they need to be living? What if your family, including you, didn't have this as part of what you're dealing with? What if your bodies, all of your bodies together, were in a state where they could handle proper adaptation to the things going on around them? What if that newborn baby or that toddler or that adolescent or that teenager or that young person in college and your spouse and the adults living around you, what if that family of yours was free from this interference? Now, what if that concept, if you can imagine that, dream with me here. If you can imagine that, what if your entire neighborhood was that way? What if everybody that you hung around with, everybody that you dealt with, everybody that you drove by, everybody that had yards around you or houses around you or interacted with your kids, what if that group of people didn't have interference going on in their body? They were able to adapt to whatever the environment was throwing at them, were able to deal with invasions of microbiomes or macrobiomes or allergens or whatever because their nervous system was doing its job of defending and protecting and healing. Now, take that concept from that neighborhood to the entire community. Let's say a county or a metro area. What if everybody in that area, that geographic area, whether you ever met them or not, what if that entire area could clearly live out the life that's in them, think clearly without the muddiness, the fog of interference? What if that community, that county was free? Now, take that to the state level. What if everybody in the state, from the youngest newborn to the oldest statesperson to the people running the schools and running the departments in the state and managing everything else in the commerce and the function of the state, what if they had clarity, no interference going on in their body? Their brains were able to function clearly without interference and missed signals from their body. Were able to express the life within them and experience the life around them of all these millions of other people that did not have interference in how their nervous system functioned. Can you imagine that? Now, expand that to a culture, expand that to a nation, expand that to the entire globe. What if enough people were under chiropractic care that vertebral subluxation was not a constant, chronic situation of interfering with our nervous system? What if? Dream with me. I'm wondering. Today's Wonder Wednesday, and I'm wondering, not wandering, I'm wondering, what if? What if? What if? And then I have to ask, so what? I mean, we can wonder all we want. We can wander all we want. So what? What are you going to do about it today? Because when it comes down to it, you can only really decide for yourself. You can influence your family. You can refer in your friends and neighbors. You can spread the word to your community, but doubtfully to the culture or to a state or to a nation. Some of you have that influence, but it starts with you. It starts with me. Getting checked on a regular basis so that vertebral subluxation, that interference between the brain and the body, isn't part of our daily life. Getting checked on a regular basis. So even if it does show up, it doesn't stay around very long. That is where we start. And that's what we do here at Pure Chiro Now. That's what I do as a gentle giant of chiropractic here on the south side of beautiful Lake Bowen. That's the message. That's the thoughts. It's all positive. We have so much more that we can achieve. We have so much more that our brains and our nervous system is ready to express. And we're all held back by this thing that chiropractors call the vertebral subluxation. Love you guys. Hope to see you soon. If you're not in my area and you need a chiropractor, please reach out. Talk to you later. Love you. Bye bye.